Alright, well, since the new movie come out, Shane and I decided to review the anime that pretty much, for lack of a better term, revolutionized the genre.
Yeah, especially for Cyberpunk. Especially for Cyberpunk.
So let's get into it. So Ghost in the Shell is a cyberpunk anime in which we follow this character named the Major, who in the new film, in the live action film, is played by Scarlett Johansson, but we're not talking about the live action film, although we are reviewing this because the live action film comes out in just a few days. So if you're wondering...
Is it just a few days, really?
Yeah, I mean...
I didn't keep up with it.
Yeah, it's actually coming out this Friday, actually. Motoko is pretty much like one of the best cops on the force, and their biggest enemy is the Puppet Master, who they have to take down.
So, in the wonderful future of the year 2029.
It's a wonderful world in the future, apparently.
It's pretty bad. In the future of 2029, basically everybody is augmented with either some sort of cybernetic implants or completely augmented in cybernetics completely. And of course, as technology goes, there's hackers who can get into that, cause some havoc, and of course we got our main antagonist who is
the Puppet Master.
Yes, exactly. Who's known as the Puppet Master. And of course it's up to the Major and her second-in-command, Bato, to go ahead and take care of that. They basically get more than what they bargained for.
This is not going to be the episodic series, which
He didn't know!
I didn't know there was an episodic series.
Didn't know!
I cannot believe it.
Oh my god.
I legitimately did not know about it because the only thing I knew about this was that there was a film called Ghost in the Shell. There was, and plus...
1995, by the way.
And fun fact for you guys out there, for your film buffs out there, The Matrix was inspired fully by Ghost in the Shell.
It was.
What the Wachowski sisters, they're sisters, now what they did is that they went to Joel Silver, who was the producer of The Matrix, and they showed him Ghost in the Shell and said, we want to make that live action, and he said, go for it, and that's why we're now with The Matrix. If you want to know, how do we get The Matrix? Well, thank Ghost in the Shell for that.
If you're going to be watching the English dub, it is a tad bit hokey. It's not the writing itself is bad. No, it's actually the actual actors. It almost seems...
Yeah, I was going to say the actors are just...
Yeah.
Really?
The writing itself is, I wouldn't say flawless, but it is really damn good. And honestly, it gets a lot better once you actually watch the anime series.
Oh, absolutely. But, I mean, I shouldn't say that because I haven't seen the series.
Yeah, although, I will say, despite that, it still doesn't feel too dated.
No, honestly, I was just rewatching it again today before we started filming this thing.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, and I have it on Blu-ray, it's literally right behind behind the green screen. It's on the PS4, actually. That is it!
This is it right here.
I got this for Christmas. Thank you, Alec! I didn't watch it until, let's say, a few weeks after Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by this movie.
I told them.
It was incredible, to say the least. Now, apparently from what I've been hearing about this version was that the subtitles were kind of screwed up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
So it explains why I was confused for a while, because I was like, this doesn't make any sense. So what I did was that, unfortunately, I had to listen to the dub version, and I'm not even kidding you, within 10 minutes, everything made sense again.
Yeah.
Literally everything made sense.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it's not the writing, it's the actors. Now,
no, it's definitely actors, but I mean, regardless of the translation, let me tell you guys, the animation quality still, it is incredible to look at. The film is amazing.
22 years later, and it still is absolutely breathtaking in a sense.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys this right now. You could have the best CG animation, but nothing will look nearly as good as hand-drawn animation.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing will. I mean...
Exactly. Why do you think Studio Ghibli does so well?
Yes. Thank you.
The thing is about the whole cyberpunk thing, okay, so for people who don't know what cyberpunk basically is, it's hard to explain what it is, but it's basically set into a bit of a dystopian future where everything's augmented with cybernetics and stuff like that, and basically the idea is, technology is bad. Problem is, because it's so dark and so negative, it can be very, depressing.
Yeah, of course.
This one, though, yeah, you had your problems with technology and such like that, the message behind the whole thing, but it was done in such a way where it wasn't really that depressing.
No, I was never depressed once throughout the entire film. In fact, I was quite enthralled, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely. And the cool thing, the reason I think why they did this is also because of the art direction.
Yes, because the art direction of the movie is incredible.
It's not dark. It doesn't look dark. They use more vivid colors in order to
easily.
And even the cool thing about this as well too is it even still stands out when in a simple slow scene with even the Major putting on her jacket and ready to leave. Like even the slow scenes are just fine in this whole thing.
Since you brought that up, when I was rewatching it today, of course the opening credits when Major was like, just how everything is drawn together, I was just like, no one does animation like this anymore besides Studio Ghibli. No one does animation like this anymore.
I believe the people who did this was Studio IG, I believe.
IGA, okay. And speaking of the opening sequence, the actual opening sequence in this film, guys.
This is what makes it.
It's literally, I'm not even kidding you, I've seen a lot of amazing open sequences. This is by far, without a doubt, one of the absolute best opening sequences. Not just animation, but in film that I have ever seen.
It really is. It not only looks good, sets the tone, but is completely memorable.
Oh my god.
Easily.
And by the way, and yes, since the live action movie is coming out, they did release the first 5 minutes, and I can tell you that, guys, this right now, from what I saw, I didn't watch the entire thing because I'm seeing the live action version on Wednesday. Hopefully she will be joining me.
Yeah, exactly.
But from what I saw in the first, maybe because I didn't want to keep going, spoiling myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I hate that stuff. The visuals, I can tell you guys, around the visuals in the live action film from what I've seen look incredible, but the environment they're in looks completely different.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I mean, the thing is, if they tried to recreate that opening scene, I don't think they could.
No.
I don't think they could.
It's a masterclass in opening sequences.
Oh, it really is, easily.
And not to mention the score of the opening sequence. Oh my god. Every time I heard the score, I get chills. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. It's so damn good.
Now, the whole score throughout the whole entire thing, mind you, is not really the best, but it really sets the tone easily.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Oh yeah. It's like I didn't expect the best score, but of course, if you're gonna have something more in a cyberpunk future where a lot of crime is going on, you gotta. It's like the way I describe the score from this, it's like the score from Blade Runner in a sense.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of comparisons between Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner.
Oh,
there really are.
I can totally see why too, because it deals with technology and self-identity. And speaking of, Blade Runner 2049 comes out this year. Cannot freaking wait.
And that's kind of the whole motive of the movie, was self-identity, essentially. And of course, that's going to be the same thing within the live action, because it's obviously taken from this.
Oh yeah.
I will say though, there's not a whole lot of negatives I can say about this one.
No, I mean, I guess really the only negative I can think, and this is just really my fault when I was watching this for the first time, was that since I used English subtitles because...
You were watching the Japanese...
Thank you, Anger Bay, for fucking up this for the subtitles.
The voice acting is a little hokey.
Yeah.
But it's not so bad to the point where it's so, you'll be... You know, oh, my immersion! You know, you won't be saying that, essentially, throughout this whole thing. You'll be fine with that.
No.
You're still totally immersed with this whole entire thing, even if the voice acting is a little bit...
And by the way, should I mention, the ending scene is hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
The ending, oh my, when I first watched, I was like, you gotta be kidding me right now.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, the point is that this whole film is, you'd be crazy not to watch it.
After rewatching it, even though I didn't watch the entire thing over again, but I do want to actually just set an item to just watch Ghost in the Shell just all over again.
Yeah.
And I haven't want to watch the episodic series.
Oh yeah, standalone complex.
Yes, it was one of those things that even when after I watched it and was so confused, the movie just stuck in my head for the longest time because everything is just so impactful from its messages to all, I know someone's gonna mean for the metaphors that it has in it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, it's not one of those things where like where it doesn't leave everything up in the air, like you get it when you watch it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not super in your face,
no.
But it's very easy to understand.
Yeah, very easy. So overall, yes, like we said, out of 10, so I'm gonna give Ghost in the Shell a 9.5 out of 10.
That's funny. That's exactly what I was gonna give it.
Nice. Yeah, Ghost in the Shell is honestly a masterclass in anime. It's such an if you love cyberpunk especially, you need to see this thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah, exactly like me.
If you guys liked our review of Ghost in the Shell, please like and share this review. It helps me out or helps us out a lot. We love doing
Even if I don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, we love doing these anime reviews for you guys. We're excited to keep this string going. Next month, we don't know what we're reviewing for anime. We're still in the talks about that. Maybe Berserk. We'll see.
Berserk would be a pretty good pick, I'd say.
Until the next anime review, we'll see you guys next time.